Let's say you just started the game and you have no clue what to do, so you're just gonna go to the store and buy punishers for both weapon slots on your Destrier. Trust me, they're really good, and if you want to just level them up to level 3, they're pretty good at like small levels when you're going against like fake players. So don't upgrade your this robot too much like I did, because it was super stupid what I did and really useless, because I never used the robot ever again. Another super useful tip is to always have manually choose a target to lock onto at all times, because you'll need this for targeting robots for locking on enemies in large groups. Let's say someone is really low and you want to take him down and everything, and yeah. Upgrade weapons before robots. This is something really important, and it's just something that I kind of made a mistake on. I upgraded my robots a lot, and then just every time I got new robots, those robots were either useless to me and stuff, and I had trouble upgrading weapons. You can do this with Titans, but they are really hard to get. So I recommend to always upgrade your Titans to a pretty high level, because you're always going to need them and you're really going to want them. Plus they're really fun to use and they're really dominant on the battlefield, depending on how high your level on your Titan is, like an Arthur. Use boosters if you must. They're really useful and will help you in combat and everything. So I really recommend you getting these or activating them. You get these from challenges or stuff, and yeah. You want honor points, we know, so just capture beacons if you're not really the best at combat, if you don't have really high level weapons. Capturing beacons will really get you somewhere and will really just help you out on getting honor points and everything. Honor points will get you a lot of things and stuff. Complete tasks by getting honor points, and sometimes you could get these free stuff for getting a certain amount of honor points depending on your league. And if you're ever in a situation like this at this part, like I'm getting attacked by an Arc-Wing, then you don't really want to push in like that. A lot of robots have defense points, so if you have any dot effect robots or weapons, then you can take them down, bypass their ability, and if other enemies are attacking them and they're pretty low on health, then you can finish them off pretty quickly. Here we have a Fenrir, because he didn't put as a defense up in time, and now he's gonna die to my teammates. So always remember, if you ever have a robot with defense, with like a temporary defense, use it when you feel like it's needed, like in Arc-Wing. You don't have to get a bunch of kills in order to really get first place and everything. You can always help your teammates out by doing a lot of damage, and especially if you're up against robots that have a lot of hit points, then you can deal a lot of damage, and your overall damage will be pretty high, up to 1 million or 2 million. It's really useful and a lot of fun. Phase shift, you're gonna need it a lot as well. Corner shoot, you have to corner shoot all the time, like right here. This is just a demonstration. You just peek your weapons, and then you're really not you're not exposing your entire robot. Not all your weapons are going to shoot that player, but it is going to be really helpful for taking other enemies down. And if you have a robot like mine, the tier, you can heal your teammates with like Titans, for example. They can really heal teammates. Really use for a lot of things. The whole battlefield is full of giant Titans, then it's time for you to run in with one. Here's a little cool tip that you can do, or a little method. It's just like corner shooting, but you're shooting right over a building. Or cover. You're shooting right over cover, like that guy right there. Another Arthur that's using his coverage's advantage. And since his weapons are above those, then he can easily just be in cover and take down other enemies. But he's real. And if anything, protect the Nodens at all costs. It doesn't matter if they're not the best player, just protect them at all costs, even if it costs your own robot. Because it'll be really useful, and if you don't let it die, then your whole team is going to be your team is going to win. You're going to win if you have a Nodens on your team, because since they suppress people and heal people with defense while they're healing, it's really useful. But don't be like this guy. I mean, there wasn't that many robots or enemies on their team, but don't be like this guy where he just rushed in with his Nodens, thinking he could just rush in with healing 3 people at the same time with max defense. Because then you're gonna instantly die and your whole team's gonna lose. And that's pretty much it I got for you. That's pretty all I got. I didn't get first place, but it was still something. So yeah, those are some pretty dumb tips I got.